on 1340 WJOL. I'm Marissa, and today we've got more encouragement and more local job opportunities for you, the job seeker. Today we're also going to help you identify and avoid popular job scams, which are prevalent and often very difficult to detect. But first, we've got employment opportunities for you from Staffing Network and QPA. Back in the studio to tell you more about those are Iris Miller, Vice President of Business Development, and Michelle White, Executive Director of Operations for Staffing Network and QPA. How did you guys become a reality, and what are the services that you do provide for job seekers?
So Staffing Network came to reality in 1996 when Wayne Williams, the owner, acquired two staffing companies. They were ready-made staffing and white-collar staffing, and merged them, and that's how Staffing Network came into reality. QPA came into reality when we felt that Staffing Network wasn't getting the opportunity to earn our clients' skill, industrial, and professional business. So we felt that we needed a dedicated group to just concentrate on that core piece of business that we were missing out on, right?
Right.
So this allowed our organization to offer our clients a full service solution. So that's how we kind of came to reality.
That is great. So it's been a while. I know that there's a lot of staffing agencies that start and they're gone in a year. They're gone in a couple of years. But
Correct.
You guys have been around since 1996.
Yes, that's when Staffing Network came into attrition.
Yeah,
Yes.
See, and that's a good sign for job seekers. You want a agency that's stable, that knows what they're doing, and they keep up with the trends, and that they have superior customer service, and you always talk about the experience.
Correct.
And that's something we've talked about in the previous shows. So that's one of the reasons job seekers should go to you guys, to Staffing Network and QPA, to find an opportunity. Can you tell me more about that?
Yes, we take pride of what we do, right? The owner and the leadership team in this company takes pride of who we are, who we hire, and us driving that culture of a good experience for that applicant and for the customers is really important to us, right? Not only the experience, but also building those relationships, building that trust, building that partnership that is going to be a long-lasting partnership.
Yes, and that's important, the customer service, because I've been on the other end looking for work, and when you walk into an agency, you're already nervous. You're already not knowing what's going to happen. You're sometimes desperate looking for an opportunity. You walk in or you contact them and you're not treated with respect, then it just makes things so much worse. And you guys don't do that. You do the opposite.
Yes. First is impression, right? Like even over the phone, and that's what we try to drive in our offices with the feel and the staff is the first time that you have that person on the phone,
Yes.
even if it's for 2 minutes, a minute, it's critical. So that's what we try to deliver out there. Good customer service, good experience, because with how the market it is right now, right,
Yes.
there is more jobs than people out there. That's the indicator of us to attract more talent to come to our offices and partner with us.
So now how about your offices? How many do you have in Illinois, and what is your nationwide footprint?
So we have 9 offices in Illinois: Gurnee, Elgin, Bensonville, Lombard, Aurora, Romeoville, Burbank, Chicago, and Oak Brook.
Okay, so you're good. You're in a good amount of places.
We're spread out so we can be close to our candidates and also be centrally located to our business partners, so we can make sure to keep those commutes desirable.
Yeah.
But also we're spread out throughout the country. So we have a presence in California, Tennessee, Massachusetts, Michigan, Texas, Arizona, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania.
Wow.
And growing.
That is amazing. And that's great for job seekers that are maybe thinking about, not just staying in Illinois, but going to other places. You guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I would like to add that one of the reasons why we continue to expand to other markets throughout the country is, again, the experience that we're having with our business partners, those long-lasting partnerships that we have been building for years. That's what's allowing us to go to other markets and expand our footprint out there because of current customers that we have business with.
So the companies are happy with you as
Correct.
well. So it's the job seekers and the companies are both happy with what you're providing. And I have, again, I've said in the previous program, I've seen you guys in action when I was recruiting at a manufacturing site, and you guys really do, you're hands-on, and you really want your candidates or to succeed, the job candidates.
Yes, that's very important to us.
So what about those opportunities? What are they? So that's what job seekers want to know. What are the different opportunities that are currently available, and whatever information you can give that'll be helpful to them?
Yes. So I believe we touched on last segment also that there's a lot going on fourth quarter. This is our busiest time. So I'm going to mention some different areas throughout Illinois, some specific positions that we have. So starting in the Aurora market, we have full-time and part-time positions on all shifts for customer service, machine operators, assemblers, and warehouse associates.
Okay.
In the Bolingbrook area, we have all shifts available, package handlers, assembly in a cold environment, material handlers, and forklift operators. Also, between Bolingbrook and Burridge, we have some seasonal crafting positions, some personalization packaging. So those are first and second shifts, and that's a good seasonal opportunity. Starts now through Christmas Day.
That's what I wanted to know. Okay, that's great.
Yes.
Okay.
In our Burbank area, we have all shifts available for mail sorters, bindery, electronic assembly, and general labor. Up in Elgin, we have all shifts available for electronic assemblers. In Bensonville, all shifts, we're looking for shipping clerks, receiving clerks, material handlers, and general labor. In Elk Grove, we have first shift extruder, production worker, and shipping clerk opportunities. In Glendale Heights, we have all shifts available in bakery and meat packaging, forklift operators, dock clerks, admin and receptionists, and those admin positions are part-time. Full-time position of order processor, machine operator, fulfillment clerk, and picker-packers. And finally, up in Gurnee, we have all shifts available for line assembly, production, and general labor.
So with these opportunities, they can go on your website to learn more about the skills that are needed, or in general, they're pretty basic. Don't hesitate to come and find out more.
Definitely. You can get some good base of information from our website, but we definitely want to start your experience off right by connecting you with a local recruiter. So on our website, you can also find the office closest to you and give them a call or stop by. You can also start the application process online, and then we will follow up with you.
Okay, and at staffingnetworkqpa.com is
Yes.
where they would go. And then to get all types of information, and you have you have a lot of information on the process and the different steps that have to take place. So why don't you share that? What are the steps in the application process? Because people want to know that. How should they prepare it, and what do they need to do?
Definitely. So whether you see an opening on our website that you like, or you're looking for something that maybe we don't have an immediate opening for, you can still go to snqpa.com and apply. Once you start that application process, that comes to our local recruiting team, and they will contact you. They'll reach out to you and let you know that we have received your application and ask you a couple probing questions to find out about what exactly you're looking for. And then if we're on the same page to move forward, then we'll invite you in for an interview.
Okay. So then when they fill out that application on the website, it will say, like, is there an option to say where they want to work, what area, or no, you find that out once they call you?
So they pick the office closest to them. It's a drop-down menu.
Okay.
Yes, and just this weekend we launched our mobile-friendly site, so it's very easy to use your smartphone and go on, pick the office closest to you. So, if you live, say in Crest Hill, your closest office will be Romeoville.
Okay.
That'll be pretty clear to select from. So
Okay.
you pick that, and then the Romeoville recruiting team will receive your information and reach out to you from there.
That's great. And in the app, they just look Staffing Network and QPA? That's how they look it up?
So it's the website. So you'd use your, like the Apple users would use their Safari and go to snqpa.com, and it's formatted for the smartphone.
Oh, got it.
Yes,
Okay.
it's
Okay.
mobile friendly.
Mobile friendly, is it? Okay, got it. Okay, and then once they get called in for an interview, and that interview is really with you, not with the company, right?
Correct.
Okay.
That's a meeting with a Staffing Network QPA recruiter
Okay.
for us to have an open conversation about what the candidate is looking for, what we have available, and trying to make that match.
Okay.
So we can come to terms and make sure that we're moving forward with the best opportunity.
Okay. And then they come in, and then after that, then you guys decide together where you're going to send them to be interviewed if you
If
feel that
interview is
there's
needed.
Sometimes there isn't.
Exactly.
Sometimes you can send them directly to the company.
Correct.
Yes.
That's
So
great.
we have some great partnerships that allow us to do the recruiting in-house, and they trust that we're finding the right candidates for those positions and their culture.
Okay, that's great to know. And then once you send them in between that, background checks and drug screens are always required for the most part.
So that's actually after the offer of employment
yes,
is made.
which is great.
Correct.
And we need to let job seekers know that they shouldn't have to do that before a job offer is made.
Yes, it's not a screening measure. It's
Yes.
post-offer. And it's also dependent on the position and the location where they'll be placed.
And that's something you would help take care of as well.
We talk the candidates through the whole process, especially to give them, a time frame on when they'll be able to start work. It's important to know how long those background checks take, and if interviews needed, how long that process usually takes.
That's great. Is there anything else that you wanted to tell the job seeker about this process?
It's friendly. It's easy. If you're looking for a job, definitely Staffing Network and QPA is the place to be. We'll walk you through the process. We'll guarantee you that you will have a great experience. And we have a lot of jobs available, so don't be afraid of the process. We want to make sure that we are matching you to the right position, the right company based on your experience, your preferences, and what you're looking to do.
Well, thank you guys for joining me so much. I really appreciate it. I'm going to miss you guys.
We're going to miss you too.
Hopefully we'll be back soon.
All right.
Yes.
So make sure to visit Staffing Network QPA for more opportunities. And thank you again to Staffing Network and QPA for your support of Opportunity Recruiter.